Welcome to Homemaking with Mema. My name is Wendy, and in today's video, it's going to be the start of my spring cleaning, and I'm going to bring you along with me. Now, in this video, I did start some of it yesterday, so it's going to start out with yesterday's cleaning, and then it's going to be today's cleaning. So I just thought I'd point that out to you. I am finally getting to the cushions on this bench. And I used to do it with the carpet cleaner and the attachment. Well, I don't have that large carpet cleaner anymore, and I don't have the attachment for my new carpet cleaner because it's just a smaller one. So this is what I'm doing here is I actually sprayed it down with vinegar water, let it set just a little bit. Then I put some of this on here and let it sit for a little bit. And now I'm taking a scrub brush with just really warm water and scrubbing it in before I actually take a rag and try to get whatever soap residue I can out of it. But I need a little bit more foam. Yeah, it's gonna get everywhere. I've got a towel laying down here. So all I'm doing is just taking the scrub brush on the areas that were, actually I'm doing it all over it, but I'm focusing more on the areas that tend to get the dirtiest, and that's the edges. I don't know how well this is going to work, but at least I know that I tried. I'm not going to buy an upholstery cleaner just to do this. Alright, then I'll just set that one aside. I've done the other one already and it's just been sitting. So now I'm gonna change my water and then take a rag and try to get as much soap residue out of it as I can. It looks a lot better, but it's wet. We'll just have to wait until it completely dries, and then we'll see if it got some of the stains out. It was stained, both of them were stained pretty bad around here. There's a few spots on them. But I'm only gonna do the chairs today, and then I will work on the bench slowly itself another day. So now you can just see I've got the fans set up. I had to shut them off because they get too loud for my video. But each one has a fan on them and they should be dry probably in about 2.5, 3 hours. So I've created my new cleaning list. I do have things that rolled over from the fall and winter, but I do have my spring cleaning on here now. I got it all cleaned up and then created a new one. So I have rollover from the fall and winter. Clean the cloth part of the kitchen bench and the chairs. Pull out the TV stand, clean the curtains, clean that window, clean the spare room closet, clean and paint the entryway closet near the living room, clean the refrigerator and the freezer in the kitchen. For my actual spring cleaning, I need to thoroughly clean the laundry room, wipe down the kitchen cabinets, wipe down the kitchen table and chairs, the wood part. I need to do an oven cleaning and clean the cooktop real well. Clean the kitchen windows and the back door. Clean the living room windows, the side ones next that I can reach. And then both the doors up here in the entryway. Clean all the doors in the upstairs hallway, and those doors are doors to the bedrooms and the bathroom. They haven't been wiped down in probably 3 years and they just need a good scrubbing. I need to rearrange the linen closet in the hallway where our towels and that are held. It's just kind of become a mess.
I need to clean and organize that spare room shelves where I put like my crock pots and that. That needs to be gone through again. And I need to tidy up the room that we have the bunk beds in. Just a quick tidy up, rearrange things in there. So this is my new list. So you'll be seeing it as I get things done. I will be checking it off.
So today I did the 2 kitchen chairs, the cloth part of them, and I've got time to do the outsides of the cabinets. I'm just not going to do above the refrigerator because it's hard for me to reach because the refrigerator stands out so far. So I'll do the cabinets, I just won't do the shelves above the sink. I can do them another day. But I'm going to get this part done as well today. And I'm short. Well, that's done. All I have left now is these shelves. And this fall I'll get the cabinets above the refrigerator. So that part is done. So that makes me feel good. And like I've always used before and I've used in my other videos, I just use Murphy's oil soap and some really warm water. So it is the next day after I had cleaned the kitchen chair cushions. Now it's for the bench. And I'll just come in here and let you see the dilemma of this. This bench is 27 years old. So, and this, I set my old KitchenAid here, and there must have been some oils leaking from it, and so that's what that is. I've already sprayed it a few times with vinegar water and, you know, scrubbed it the best I could, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that up. But today is the day to clean the cushions on the actual bench. So pre-treating, I'm just going to use vinegar water and pre-treat the spots first, then kind of go over the whole thing with water, with the vinegar water, then the can of Resolve. So I just have the vinegar water on there, just letting it set in for a little bit before I use the Resolve. And as I've shown before when I did my fall cleaning, these open up and store things. I took everything out and I put some old rag towels in there in case any moisture gets down in there. And because I don't want anything getting yucky. So now I'm going to let that sit probably for about 3-4 minutes. And then I'm going to do one cushion at a time with the Resolve. Didn't really want that. So I got this one scrubbed real good, and then I took the cleaner rags and then I just wiped the back here. This doesn't get yucky like this one does. So now I'm gonna do this one next and then just wipe that down there too. And then that one, I'm not gonna bring you along for that. You've seen how I'm doing it. It seems like it's working okay. We will see. You can see a few spots, but I'm not gonna be too worried, as old as it is. And I do not want to replace the cushion thingies, so this is how I'm doing it. Okay, I've got it complete. And you see that I have a towel here, because what I do is soak up what I can. So I just kind of sit and wiggle. And this towel is gonna soak up, you know, a good portion of it. You gotta do what you gotta do. And it is damp, not soaking wet, but now I'm gonna put fans on it and let it dry all day. So here I have the fans all set up. I don't have them on yet. And I'll be moving them around all day so that it helps get everything dry. So it is gonna take pretty much all day to do it. And while I'm doing the benches, I grabbed a freezer meal. I'm going to throw taco meat into the crock pot because I kind of have a fiasco in the kitchen, and tacos it is. I think we'll have like a taco salad. Okay, to the cleaning chart that I made for myself. I can mark that off, and I wiped the kitchen cabinets. So I'll mark that off. And I added one more, clean the fans. Oh my gosh, they are so gross. So I've got 2 done, one of the fall and winter that I really wanted to get done. So let's see the outcome. They're almost dry. The chairs from yesterday, they turned out really good. I mean, they're not 100%, but way better than they were. The bench. You got a shadow here from me. Okay, can you see that? That did not come clean very well. There's a spot over here as well, but you've seen me scrubbing at them. The rest of it looks pretty good. I got a little spot right here still. That's probably never going to come out. This section here, that turned out pretty good. The grease or oil stain, that did not come out. And I scrubbed at it,
So that is permanent. I used the vinegar water at first and let it soak real good. It looks like there's some spots right here too, but hey, at least I gave it my all. And I don't even think a machine upholstery cleaner, unless I hired out to have it done, would be able to get that out and that out. But for doing it all on my own, it looks so much better. Oh, you have no clue. I mean, there's been so much Play-Doh on this this seating area. It's 27 years old, I want to say. So yeah, from my youngest child, from being an infant, and then the grandkids, and then my teenagers and that. This has seen a lot of wear and tear. But this is how it turned out, and I'm pleased with it. I'm going to go with it.
So that is the end of the start of my spring cleaning for today. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this kind of content, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and if you are subscribed, hit that notification bell. That's going to prompt you to new videos coming out. And I want you folks to make it a really great day.